Baby boomers are the biggest growing demographic of retirees today. Welcome to the Retiring Right Show, where we go out into the greater Palm Springs area and find you the best locations and information to help you have the active retirement you have always dreamed of. In this episode, we are going to be touring some prestigious communities along with a great local barbecue brewery from a family name you might recognize, plus a special activity to keep your golf game in check even in the heat. We'll also bring you some great tips from one of our financial experts as we had a lot of fun exploring the Coachella Valley to give you the best. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs. Welcome to Retiring Right. Well, after making it through a harrowing construction zone, I am finally where Jolie has called us to see what's behind this door. Talk about retiring right. There is a vibe here because we are at Vibe. So excited to finally talk with Jolie. Jolie, you are an expert here in the greater Palm Springs area in real estate. Christina, thank you for meeting with us, the associate broker of this builder. Why don't you guys talk to us about where we are and what's going on here?
Well, we are at Vibe Palm Springs and it has the ultimate vibe, as you can see. Tell us a little bit about your community.
Right, so Vibe Palm Springs is a brand new community. We're in the LX series, which is by GHA. I'm an associate broker for the builder, really the desert's premier builder. We're in the capital of modernism, right in the heart of Palm Springs.
It's like, I do not picture this my grandma's house, right?
This
is not grandma's house. This is absolutely stunning. And so I know that you guys are bringing in retirement buyers, but also pre-retirement buyers. Why don't we talk about the demographics of the people that you see coming through here and also wanting to be a part of these properties?
I have a lot of buyers that are coming in from LA. They're coming in from the beach. They want to escape the hustle and bustle of their busy lives, and they want the ultimate check out vibe. It's lock and leave. That's what they want. They want to be able to go to other destinations and not worry about it because it's gated, it's safe, it's good.
Let's talk about affordability a little bit. And this community vibe, you guys have, you know, what the affordability is for this area. I know you also have other properties. Why don't you share with me about the different areas here in the greater Palm Springs and what that affordability is?
Well, in particular with this builder, we do hit different markets. This is priced a lot lower than what you're going to see in LA, San Francisco, San Diego, New York. When you walk into a GHA model, the flooring, the cabinets, the appliances in the kitchen are all standard, and the standard range is amazing.
Look at these picture windows, and what do you see out? Perfect mountain views.
Oh, absolutely. When you go around in these homes, everywhere you look, you're going to get these pick-a-view views of the mountains.
And I like the fact that you can plunge and dip into your little cocktail pool, or you can go be social with the neighbors and go to the larger community pool.
Yes, absolutely. We're getting that a lot. The buyers that are coming in here really are enjoying that, and you never have to scrape an ounce of sunshine off of your patio here. So.
Oh, I like that, and I know they do too.
We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless.
I had no idea that you could retire like this. I have fallen in love with these properties. I'm ready to go jump into the cocktail pool first and then come back in here. I think maybe I'm just gonna stay a while.
Rancho Mirage, where we do a lot of our business, and this is one of our clients' favorite spots. We're here at Babe's Barbecue.
Over here, we definitely like to enjoy the beer and the barbecue, and we love to send clients here that love barbecue and beer as well. So we are lucky because we're gonna go meet Lucky. His name's Lucky Calendar. He runs this restaurant over here. This is actually the oldest brewery in Coachella Valley, and we are lucky enough to go get a tour.
Welcome to Babes, everyone. I'm Lucky Calendar. My dad is Don Calendar. He started Babes in 2002. He's up here on the wall to the left and the right. He started a series of barbecue and brewery concepts in the early 90s. He opened up about 2 or 3, and now here we are at Babes, opened in 2002.
And I've heard a lot about your beer out here. I know it's won a lot of medals. Why don't we go take a look at the bar and see what you have on tap?
Yeah, we've got an incredible brewery. Come on in. So right now on the tap we have our 4 flagship beers, and 2 of our barbecue and brewery tap handles are going to be our soon to become Mexican style Vienna lager and Scottish ale. The other seasonals, we have a chocolate cherry stout. We came out with a porter, a pumpkin coffee porter this year that won bronze in the LA International Beer Competition. And we are just coming out right now with a honey habanero hot date version of the honey blonde, brewed with about 20% orange blossom honey and 70 to 80% habanero honey.
So people here can just, they can enjoy the beer here in the restaurant, of course, but they can also bring it home too if they'd like, right?
So you can take home a growler. We also now have our cans. We just started canning. We brought in a mobile canning system into the back of the restaurant. It was a huge mess. We had to move everything aside, but we did about 8,000 cans in 3 hours.
Wow.
So it's,
impressive.
yeah,
Wow.
the mobile canners had never done anything like it, hauling in a huge conveyor belt system into a restaurant. Wow. We had to shut down our restaurant for entire lunch, and then open it up at 4, so.
Thank you. So do we just start drinking?
Cheers.
Hey, Lucky, you were mentioning you brew on premises, so is it okay if we go take a look?
Yeah, the brewery's just right back there in the corner.
All right, let's go.
So this is our small batch system brewery. It's 17 years old, mostly levers and pressurized pumps. It's a 10-barrel system, 4 10-barrel fermenters, 5 10-barrel serving tanks. We have a grain silo out in the front of the restaurant, siphoning grain up into the roof, down into the mill. The mill churns up the grain, gets it ready for brewing, sends it back up into the roof and back into the brew kettle right here. We'll sparge, which is the German word for soak, about 4 or 5 times. And we'll take those sparges and we'll send them into the kettle, or the boiler right there. And the boiler is where we will add our hops, our special ingredients, like our honey. We'll boil for about an hour to a couple hours, and then we'll send our boil through these hoses into our fermenters. We'll ferment for about 2 to 3 to 4 weeks. Once the beer is done fermenting, we'll send it over into the serving tanks where it will carbonate for about an hour. And then we can do as we please with the beer. We can send it to the bar right here. We can send it to storage for distribution and straight to the beer glass. Yeah, so everything is made from scratch, all in-house. Right here we have brisket, tri-tip, and short rib. Right here we have a watermelon salad with burrata cheese. Here we have our Cabe salad, finely chopped. Here's a barbecue pulled pork salad. And of course, in front of us are beer flakes.
I love that you guys make everything in-house. You have all your own recipes for the beer. You have all your own recipes for all your meats. I mean, we're getting hungry. We should dig in.
talk about retirement and budget, not everybody wants to kind of cringe, right? Not always exciting, but I know that there could be a vast amount of things we could talk about, but in your perspective, what are 3 of the main things that you think people could look at right away?
Well, I really want them to look at their budget and see what their expenses are going to be, as well as what money is going to be coming in, so that it's a balanced budget. The other thing is let's look at all life insurance policies and all of your insurance products. Let's see if you're going to have to continue to pay premiums even after retirement, or if those policies are going to lapse if you don't.
Right.
The other thing is we really need to take a look at the estate planning aspects of it. You're coming towards the end of your lifetime, and it's very important that you make sure your wishes are going to be followed for your family.
And those are all so important, and I think people don't always realize, oh yeah, that's right, we need to look at that. Circling back on the budget, everybody looks at it and thinks, okay, I've got this, I know what my budget is. Are there any little things that sometimes you see they forget to look at?
Well, the reality is they're not going to work anymore. So they're not going to have the commuting budget, they're not going to have the dry cleaning budget, but now all of a sudden their travel budget's gone up. Their going out to dinner budget has gone up. They have a lot more time, especially if they're healthy. But the number one concern that I have, that I see very frequently happen, is people forget to budget for deferred maintenance on their house and on their cars.
It happens.
It happens.
Sneaks up on us.
It does, absolutely. And basically, there are some major expenses. If a roof goes out, or an AC needs to be replaced, or you need 4 tires on your car. Now we're really talking about putting a monkey wrench in your income and in your budget. And a lot of my retirees don't budget for it. And so it really becomes almost an emergency for them to cover those major expenses.
So retiring right doesn't always mean the budget is perfect, but it means that they can plan ahead so it doesn't throw a monkey wrench into their enjoyment. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Plan, right?
Plan. Yes, plan ahead for a long retirement, which means you have to fix things.
Yes. Thanks, Carrie. As you can see, the views here in Rancho Mirage are absolutely stunning. We really hope that you saw last month the first interview that we did here with Janet at the Del Webb community. Now we're outside and we get to hear all about the amazing amenities that this incredible community has to offer. Janet, let's talk about it.
Okay, we'd love to. So the first thing we have here that the residents are currently already really enjoying is we have over 6 miles of fully landscaped walking trails. They meander throughout the community and give distance and beauty and space behind all of the homes, and they're just a wonderful amenity. Secondly, the clubhouse is going to be done in the fall, and it's going to be 20,000 square feet just on the interior.
And everybody loves a clubhouse. So 20,000 square feet, what's going to be in there? What can they expect?
You know, this clubhouse is going to be absolute luxury. The exterior is going to have the ever famous pickleball, bocce ball, tennis courts. We're having an 18-hole putting green. We're going to have a big event lawn, and all of it overlooks this beautiful view of the lake and the mountains.
I can only imagine like the cocktail hours and the happy hours that are going to take place in the clubhouse there for all the community.
I think those will be exceptional because the bar area has breakaway glass walls. There'll be fire pits. There'll be couches and furniture to sit and enjoy all of the view.
You guys going to have some fine wines? And
I think we will. We're having a wine room, and we're having billiards rooms, indoor golf simulators, of course, state-of-the-art fitness. And again, we're having a separate aerobics studio and then a massive ballroom on top of it.
oh, that sounds so fun. I can already picture like the ballroom dancing, the lessons, everybody having a good time. I mean, this is just going to be so incredible. I hope we get to come back and see it when it's fully done.
You sure will. We'll invite you next year.
In the meantime, I know you mentioned the walking trails, which is huge for an active lifestyle. People retiring right, they want to stay active, they want to be doing those activities, like you said, the pickleball, but definitely walking. Everybody loves that solitude. Is there also going to be golf courses in this community?
You know, we aren't having a golf course here. We're affiliated with the Westin across the street, and we have multiple packages that people can choose from to use their golf facilities, and they have 2 world-famous courses there.
So they can still have their clubs on site here because everything is close by.
Correct, it's directly across the street.
People want to be in their community. They love getting to know their neighbors in these communities like this. But they also like to go outside and say what's in the area. What is around here? I know we're in the Prestige Rancho Mirage,
yes.
But what can they expect as far as the nightlife nightlife and the activities, and what is also close by for them here?
So you know what's really great about this community is if you want to go up to Palm Springs, you can be there in 15 minutes. And so there's the famous Las Casuelas in Palm Springs. You could go to the top of the tram for dinner. Other things, you could be up at El Paseo and Palm Desert, again, within under 15 minutes. Tons of famous restaurants there. We have Italian Bahamas, everything Mastro's, sushi, any type of thing, you name it. We have Bernie's, which is right around the corner, which has really caught on.
Now, for us shopping fanatics, what does it look like, the shopping around this area?
Well, we have the same exact shopping that you can get on Rodeo Drive in a smaller and even more luxurious setting up on El Paseo. We have everything from Gucci to Louis Vuitton to Burberry, you name it, for the high-end brands.
Oh, that is so exciting. What a great place. I mean, we see people that relocate out here from all over the country.
Right.
And I'm so glad that you get to point out what is really here and what comes with living in this community so centrally located here in Rancho Mirage, and the Del Webb homes are so exquisite. So how many homes are there going to be when this is fully completed for people to still choose from?
We'll have 1,029 homes.
That's incredible. All in the same area for them to still be in a community and still have those friendships and relationships.
Yes, and what's really great about our community as well is our clubhouse is built right in the center of those 1,029 homes. So no matter where you purchase in this community, you'll have easy access to all of the facilities.
Well, the models are open. How often are they open? When can they come see
The
them?
models are open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Well, I really advise that everybody come and check out these models because they are incredible. I've already picked like 4 myself. So I'm ready to retire right out here. Thank you so much for helping others come out here and have that retirement that they've dreamed of. Thank you so much, Janet.
Thank you.
You want to make sure and check out this Del Webb community. It is incredible with everything you could ever want for your retiring right.
I'm here at Desert Indoor Golf, and we're gonna go inside and meet Dave Mansfield, and I'm gonna crush the ball. So follow me, let's go. So Dave, tell me about your business here. Obviously you see the big simulator screen and we can golf here, but what is it that people come here to do?
Well, they come here to simulate rounds of golf and actually learn a little bit about their golf swing as they're doing it. They get instant feedback from the analyzer. It's going to show you what your club face is doing. It's going to show you how fast you're swinging, how far you hit it exactly, what kind of curve you've got on it.
Okay.
All the metrics.
Yeah, I got lots of curves on mine, that's for sure. Yeah.
We all do.
So I can come in here. I'm a Washington native, and I'm here in the desert. What today is like 105, be 110 tomorrow. There's no way I'm going out on the golf course, and I didn't see anybody out as you were driving by the courses out there either.
Exactly.
So here's a great place to come in and keep your game sharp. During the summer months, right? So
exactly.
So can I play any course, or what do you have here to play?
Absolutely. So we have over 100 courses from around the world that you can choose from. Wow. Mostly all the famous ones you can think of, such as Pebble Beach, St. Andrews, Bighorn.
Okay.
Wow. All the famous
so
ones.
I've played St. Andrews, the old course and the old new course. So you have the old course here. I can play that, and I don't have to spend the money to go fly over there and hang out and be like the tourist guy. I could come right here to Desert Indoor Golf and play St. Andrews.
That's exactly right. No passport needed.
Yes, no passport needed. Perfect. Okay, great. So what else do you do here? I know there's some other things that you do just besides you analyze the golf swing. I can play virtually all these different courses. Does it take 4 hours to play a full round of golf here?
No, you can play in about an hour.
Oh. Okay, that's going to be way better for the family, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And men, women, anybody can come here. It's tell me about that.
Absolutely, we've got something for everyone. We even have games for beginners, such as darts, which is similar to Topgolf. We've got another game called Blackout. You just got to hit it anywhere on the screen, and you're going to get points for it. So it's a game that kids can enjoy. Beginners. You don't have to be a golfer to come here and enjoy it.
And you were talking about the that people can come and rent the place out, so we could have ladies' night, guys' night, whatever night, and have a party and play golf and
Exactly.
Like that.
It's like your own private
Yeah.
suite for the hour that you're here.
Okay.
You don't have to commit to a golf course. You can play a couple holes here, a couple holes there.
So you not only do analyze the swing, but you can actually help me and anybody else that comes here perfect their swing, fix their swing, right? Because you're a pro. So tell me a little bit about that and what your background is.
Yes. Well, I'm a PGA apprentice, and I'm also I was at the Golf Academy of America. I'm a graduate from there.
Okay.
And I've been in the golf business over 30 years. And I've been teaching lessons. I've been all around the business, and finally found my home here. But yeah, I'm very familiar with the golf swing, and I know which metrics to look at to get you on plane.
So I'm a lefty. You got any left-handed clubs I can use here?
I don't. That's fun.
Great. So I'm going to swing right-handed, and you're going to help me. You're going to have a lot of work. You're going to have a lot of work cut out for you today.
That's okay.
Okay, right. Let's do it. All right, I'm ready to give this a shot.
All right, let's see it.
Okay. So I'm at the driving range, huh? Warming up before the round?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that was right-handed. For a lefty, not bad.
That's incredible for a left-hander.
I'm not going to join the tour, but you know. Okay, so fix my swing. I'm a lefty trying to hit right-handed. What are you going to do about that?
You're doing an amazing job for a left-hander. Maybe stand a little bit taller and let your arms hang down a little more naturally under your chin, okay? And then we're going to get a little closer to the ball. So we got you standing a little taller. Your arms are hanging down a little bit naturally. That's going to put you in a better position here.
A little closer.
Now let's see another one. That is really good.
Really a big slice in the trees.
For a left-hander, that's okay. You can see from the simulator the club face was just open.
Oh, I see, yeah.
We cut that one out.
Dave, thank you so much. That was an amazing experience, especially learning how to hit right-handed. I'm definitely going home. I'm going to get rid of my left-handed clubs now and think of you every time I hit with my right hand.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. It's my hat's off to you. It's hard to swing on the opposite hand. So.
Well, next time I'll bring my left-handed club. We'll see how I do.
Perfect.
Okay.
A special thank you to Webb Rancho Mirage, Vibe Homes, Babe's Barbecue Rancho Mirage, and Desert Indoor Golf. Make sure you go check these great places out and tell them we sent you. Thank you, Retirement Funding Solutions, for this incredible platform to bring you the best for retirement in the Greater Palm Springs area. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time on Retiring Right.